Hello and welcome to MouseKast, the podcast where the mind meets the magic. Hey, I hope everybody's having a great week. It's Tuesday. It's the last Tuesday. You know what that means. It's game night. Are you ready? Oh, you're not ready? Oh, okay. Well, if you're not ready, then why don't we talk a little bit about a touch of news that got announced today, though. Before we get into game night, though, ladies and gentlemen, it's not even May, and we're already talking about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We are halfway to Halloween, so today Disney announced the new dates for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And so as you can see, we're beginning in August. August the 7th, the first Friday in August is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and the dates as we go through here on the site. You'll see there's a bunch in August and a ton in September and just about almost practically every date, not quite, but at least half the month of October or so. So there's a lot of dates there, but again, if you're interested, jump quickly because these things sell out very fast. And, you know, guys, here's the interesting thing about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Disney does Halloween longer than Disney does Christmas. We'll be in Halloween mode for 3 whole months, and Christmas only 2 months. So there you go. Well, interesting to think about.
But I mean, they're kind of forced to
some degree.
You know, I mean, what are you going to stretch Christmas past Christmas?
Well, yeah. Well, but here's the question, though.
People argue for it. I've seen lots of people say they'd love to see it in January because that's when they're going and they're going to miss.
That's very true.
Of course, but that's the problem. They're not going to market it that way.
Hi, Caleb. Welcome to MouseKast.
But
it's interesting because last week we put out a poll and we asked, based upon our rock and roller coaster question, we asked, well, what's of our favorite answers, which was number one, and Matt's Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne came out the winner. We're starting something new on MouseKast where we're going to do a weekly poll on our Facebook page. You can find it at facebook.com/MouseKast2025. So this week's poll question, when is the best time you think Disney should start Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? And your answers, and we'll post these when this audio podcast goes live later on this evening. Early August, mid-August, late August, early September, mid-September, or late September. So those are going to be your options.
Chuck, you did see the news about 2027 Mickey's Halloween Party dates, correct?
2027?
Yeah. They are no longer doing the 4th of July celebration. It will be the Boo to You parade.
I was expecting the setup here.
Yeah. It's I think by 2028, Flower and Garden may be with the Gravediggers.
Yeah, well, no, Flower and Garden will be Santa Claus, featuring Santa, because they're going to have to stretch the Christmas on the other side.
No, I think they'll go Halloween all the way. People have more
they'll just do Halloween.
For the Halloween.
Well, I mean, so here's the easy thing then. Just build the Villains Fifth Park and do Halloween all year round. There you go. Done. See? Simple.
We've suggested that for Universal with Horror Nights. They did it.
So there you go. So that's going to be our poll question. You can find it on our Facebook page at MouseKast 2025. But tonight it is game night, and so with that, it is time for MouseKast game night. So remember, if you're watching, share out in the comments. Will you be able to determine what we're talking about? So tonight we're going to do 3 clues and 1 answer. So I'm going to slowly give you 3 clues. I'm not going to give them all away all at once, but can you guess the answer? And can you guess it before I get to all 3 clues, or will you need them all 3? Make sense? Here we go.
This is 3 questions instead of 20.
Essentially, yes. But I'm not giving you who, person, place, or thing. So this has a pre-show briefing.
MouseKast 2025.
No, it does not have a pre-show briefing. MouseKast 2025. There's no briefing. We just make it up as we go. So, and again, if you're watching live on the chat, be sure to throw out your guesses as well. Anything? Any thoughts?
Briefing. That is interesting wording.
It is interesting wording.
Briefing.
Yes. Pre-show briefing. And that
We
is
I
should
guess
only
I
set
should
up.
can I ask a question?
sure.
Is this something that currently exists at the parks?
I can't answer that. I only give you three clues. So I said you could ask the question. I didn't say I was going to answer it. Everyone has an assigned role.
Oh, this is
Smuggler's Run.
Yeah.
What's that?
Smuggler's Run.
Smuggler's
Yes,
Run.
the mission goes a little wrong, and it is, of course, Millennium Falcon. Smuggler's Run. You are correct. All right. Wearable technology.
Magic Band.
There you go. Actually, yes, it opens doors and a popular souvenir, Magic Band. I had to make one kind of easy so that you get the feel for it. So, all right. So here we go.
Here come the truckisms.
Big drop.
Tower of Terror.
Nope.
No.
Tiana's Bayou.
Features a southern setting and recently themed. It is Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Virtual high five, Matt. Nice job.
There you go, Matt. All right, so this one's not a ride. I gave you a ton of detail on that one.
Wow, that's helpful.
Well, I gave you a lot of detail, didn't I? That narrowed it down just a little bit.
Yeah, it's a piece of cake.
Piece of cake, right?
Oh, wait.
But it does have big morning crowds.
Early entry?
Is
Very
it the stage show in front of the castle?
Some guests get roped into it.
Oh, jeez.
It's rope drop.
It is rope drop. Yes. It is rope drop. And I was almost going to give it to you for early entry, but early entry is not rope drop. So
No, it's not. Bigger
is
crowds
not-
for rope drop than early entry.
Not according to Chuck, it isn't.
well, there are times where the show can fray at the ends, and so
Oh, boom.
bump bump. All right, here you go. This goes to great heights.
Tower of Terror.
Nope. It's not the Tower of Terror. Remember, if you're
Expedition
watching live,
Everest.
be sure to throw out your guesses.
Expedition Everest.
It does connect resorts and parks.
Skyliner.
And many like to hang out here. It is, of course, the Skyliner. Yes. We're going through these fast. All righty. And Tom was correct.
12
Tom,
of them. This is an 8-minute episode. Thank you.
no, I made like about, probably did about 40 or almost 50 of them. Yeah, Tom was correct. He said the Skyliner. Okay. But they're going to get harder. I kind of made them easy to begin with. All right. This debuted in late 2023.
I never know dates.
Any thoughts? It does offer a symphonic performance.
Epcot's new show.
Which is?
Is it still harmonious? I don't know
No,
what
they
Epcot's
changed
doing
it.
right now either.
It is the nighttime show.
Yeah.
Can anybody out there in the chat rescue them?
Chuck is the only one that left the nighttime show over to Epcot. The rest of us,
Yeah.
Run for the Skyliner.
it
Run
changes
for
so
this.
frequently. I can't keep up with
Look,
what
don't
they're
get me
doing.
wrong. I would love to see a return to Illuminations, absolutely, but that will not happen. So the Epcot nighttime show that debuted in late 2023. Yes, it is Luminous, a symphony
No, it is
of
Luminous.
us.
I didn't think it was.
Yes, it's Luminous, a symphony of us. Yes. All right, here we go. This is a popular park snack.
Churro.
Churro.
Popcorn.
With an
Mickey
iconic.
pretzel.
What's that? Oh, slow. Try again.
Mickey pretzel.
And it can get very cheesy. It is indeed a Mickey pretzel. Yes, it is. It is a Mickey pretzel.
Nice work, Matt.
All right, good job, Matt. I think Matt's in the lead on this one.
I was with on Mickey. I was with the Mickey bars.
All right, this one's constantly in motion.
People mover.
That was a.
And he did. Look at that. He pulled it off the first one. And
Look,
Tom
Peter,
also
right. Of course I'm going to know that
and
one.
Tom also got it too. The People Mover. Well done, Tom. All right. Next up, a tropical theme.
Tiki room.
Jungle Cruise.
The Polynesian lobby.
Coffee, anyone?
Kona Cafe.
The Kona Cafe. Matt is on a
nice
tear
one,
tonight.
Matt,
Matt,
bring
I
his
mean,
fries.
look at this. He didn't even, for the folks listening, you didn't even hear the third clue. It was iconic breakfast entree. Of course, we're talking about Tonga toast.
Megan and I can just sign off tonight. Matt's got this.
I'll tell you what,
That will take care of it.
Matt is eating it up
You know.
tonight here. He is tearing
Wait
it
a
up.
minute. Who designed the game?
Who designed the game?
Was
Huh?
it Matt?
No. It's actually ChatGPT, but I had to improve it. ChatGPT made the clues way too easy. The first few that you saw were ChatGPT clues, and after that I said, no. I got to make it harder.
Oh,
Okay,
wait a
we're
minute.
moving
Matt,
into
we're
the Chuck
screwed.
clues.
We're screwed.
Here we go. Chuckism.
Fuckism.
I got to make it a little tougher.
Ratatouille.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
That's one of the two.
Remy.
And Hawk has it. Ratatouille. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure.
It was
See,
one
I
of
got,
two.
even with this, you guys are still getting these. I mean, you know. So, listening at home, it features a trackless system. Second clue was ooh la la. And the cue is very reducing, as in your cue, you are slowly reduced to the size of a mouse. It is, of course, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. All right, coming up, our next set of clues. It's a highly immersive land.
Galaxy's Edge.
The custom souvenirs are very popular, which means, of course, it's out of this world. And yes, it is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. You guys are good at this one.
We've been to Disney a couple times.
You've been to Disney a few times. I have to make the clues. I should make the clues a little bit more obscure. It did feature time travel.
Dinosaur.
Ketchup, mustard, and mayo. Its time is up now, and yes, of course, it was Dinosaur. Yep. So you guys are hitting it pretty hard here.
So
Well done.
sad.
Yep. Has a tremendous following. MouseKast. We're working on it. Any thoughts? Since you guys are so good at getting it off the first one, let me.
Figment.
Can be found in different places.
Dole Whip.
Soft and cold. Megan
Dole
is
Whip.
right. It is the Dole Whip.
Nice job.
Nice one.
It is the Dole Whip. Well done. All right. Many have checked in here.
Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
no.
TV show theme.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It has some serious ups and downs. It is, of course, the Tower of Terror. Yes.
Nice.
I thought of another one afterwards. It made more sense.
Yeah, and Tom got it right as well. Tower of Terror. You guys are going through these quick. All righty. This goes around and around and around.
The Carousel.
I'm going to let Hawk answer this one.
Chuck's Mind.
The Carousel of Progress.
Yeah. I
A
don't want
mainstay of the American theater.
Yeah.
And Tom said it, yes.
No.
Not the
Carousel of
teacup.
Progress.
Sorry, here it is.
No.
Yes, Carousel of Progress and
Yeah.
Hawk's favorite.
No.
But that first clue, the teacups, would have been a good. Oh.
And it does feature the Peabody family, if you didn't know that's who, that's the name of the family, last name of the family
big-
there. And of course, it is Hawk's favorite attraction. Yes, we're talking about
bonus
the
clue.
Carousel of Progress. Yeah, we had to add a bonus clue for that one. All right. We're on version 3.
Test track.
It is the fastest attraction at Walt Disney World. Welcome, by the way. Welcome, Mostly Disney. Glad to have you back. Seat 6 total.
So
And of
I
course,
have to laugh, Chuck. That's Sean, and I just literally jumped off his podcast to come over here.
oh, did you? Okay, cool. Andrew Prince. Hey, Andrew, welcome to MouseKast. And yes, it is Test Track. Andrew, great to have you with us. And yes, Andrew was right as well as Matt. It is Test Track. Test Track. All righty. An ever-growing cast of characters. This has an ever-growing cast of characters.
MouseKast.
Flower and Garden Show at Epcot.
All right. It is based on a Disneyland attraction. Tom says the land. It is not the land. Oh, or Andrew says Tiana's. Hey, Andrew, welcome to MouseKast. And Tom says the land. No, it is not the land, and it is not Tiana's. Welcome, guys, to MouseKast. Glad you're with us. This is based on a Disneyland attraction. Preserve, protect, and defend. And that's in direct quotes for those of you listening to the podcast version of this. Preserve, protect, and defend. Have I got you on this one? It features an ever-growing cast of characters. It's based on a Disneyland attraction. And one line that you will hear very prominently is preserve, protect, and defend. Andrew says security. No, it is not security.
I don't think
But a good guess.
It's not the safari. That doesn't make any sense.
It is not the safari. It is not the safari. This is a Magic Kingdom attraction. There's your extra clue. Andrew Prince says, is it Marvel at DCA? Marvel Land at DCA? It is not. This is at Walt Disney World.
Tiki Room?
It is not the Tiki Room. I told you these would get a little bit harder. Sherry Hayden joins us via Facebook. Sherry says it is the Hall of Presidents, and she is correct. It is the Hall of Presidents. And as we have new presidents, of course, therefore, cast of characters who are in the Hall of Presidents. It is, of course, based on Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, a Disneyland attraction, and, of course, Preserve, Protect, and Defend is in the presidential oath. So well done to Sherry. Good job. All righty. Next up, the final scene was updated recently. The final scene in this was updated recently.
This is Indiana Jones?
No, not Indiana Jones.
Is it the PhilharMagic? No, that update was a little while ago, wasn't it?
Andrew says Carousel of Progress. While you might think so, Andrew, I got you on that one because I intentionally said that, hoping I'd catch somebody. No, it is not the Carousel of Progress. The final scene has been updated in Carousel of Progress a few times, but not recently, and this has an iconic soundtrack. It has an absolutely iconic soundtrack.
Country Bear Jamboree.
No, it is not the Country Bear Jamboree. Let's see here. We have a few guesses from Christopher Bergstrom. Welcome to MouseKast. Says Star Tours. It is not Star Tours. Andrew Prince says Soarin'. It is not Soarin'. Although that does have a great soundtrack, and I agree with you. It is a wonderful soundtrack. All righty, your third clue. This will probably make it go pretty fast. It has a famous song and an earworm. What? No guesses? Oh, I thought for sure this would give it away.
Small World?
What's that?
Did they update Small World?
They did update the final scene of It's a Small World, and Tom was correct. They did update the final scene because remember, there's a new lyric that was added to the song It's a Small World, and the final scene now plays that fourth, I believe it's the fourth lyric. Andrew Prince was also right. He says Small World. Good job, Andrew.
Things
So yes.
I will never know because I will never ride that ride again.
It's a good fourth lyric. You need to listen to it sometime. All right. Our next one The only actual control is the throttle.
Is this the
only
Speedway?
control. What's that? No,
Not the Speedway.
not the Speedway. The only actual control is the throttle. Andrew Prince says the train. No, it is not the train. Tom says Astro Orbiter. It is not the Astro Orbiter.
I was thinking Smuggler's Run, but you already used that one.
No, we've already used that. Andrew also guessed and said Dumbo. Nope, it's not Dumbo.
I was thinking Dumbo too.
All right, let's try another clue. Famous cast member role.
Jungle Cruise.
Oh, Jungle Cruise.
There you go. It's inspired a Weird Al song. And of course, it is the Jungle Cruise. Andrew Prince also guessed Autopia. No, it is not Autopia. This is the Jungle Cruise. It is the Jungle
I
Cruise.
feel like I'm going to get my Disney card revoked.
I feel like that a lot on game night.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think I want to make it easy for you guys? I mean, come on. Our listeners are paying great attention here as well. And, Matt apparently, boned up and did some reading over the weekend or
I'm
something like
fried. Are you kidding me?
that. Alrighty, let's take a look here. Our next one. This features some old magic techniques. Features some old magic techniques.
Haunted Mansion.
Tom says, by the way, Hawk, you can regain your Disney card by riding Carousel of Progress, and It's a Small World. Andrew agrees with you, says Haunted Mansion. Tom also says Haunted Mansion, and you are right, because we only see our narrator briefly. And, of course, there's always room for one more in the Haunted Mansion.
Nicely
Correct.
done, guys.
Well done, guys. Well done. All right. This is shorter than the Disneyland version.
Pirates.
You say that with confidence.
Well, it's the first thing that came to mind. I personally am in the minority. I hate the longer ride at Disneyland, and I don't like
Really?
rides.
Well, it
I
has evolved
so
through the
great.
years, but not at every park. And of course, it has inspired many productions, meaning movie productions. Yes, it is Pirates of the Caribbean. Andrew said Space Mountain. Not this time. It is Pirates.
Nice job, Megan.
It is Pirates. So Megan got that one off the first clue.
I'm tortured by the long entrance at Disneyland.
For experience.
The Safari.
Again, that kind of narrows it down a little bit, doesn't it?
Fireworks.
Never know. It was recently smoothed out.
Big Thunder Mountain.
And keep an eye out for the goat at Big Thunder Mountain.
One of the best rides to
Correct.
watch to ride during the fireworks.
It is a very good ride to do
It's
during
so
the fireworks.
dark back there, you really get a great view of them.
And Big Thunder Mountain opens up in less than a month. It opens up, I believe, next month. It's still officially April, so it's opening up in May. So it'll be interesting to see how smooth Big Thunder is now. So Andrew Prince got that right as well. He said Big Thunder. Correct, Andrew. Good job. Alrighty. This has creatively used as a bicycle chain.
Oh.
How well have you paid attention on this? I've given this
No, I
this,
know,
this
and
one away
I-
before.
Yeah, I'm.
Tom
Totally
says Space Mountain. It's not Space Mountain,
No,
but
it's
Andrew
not.
says Peter Pan because it
Yes.
does
Yes.
have a long line for a short ride. And
was
it's a
thinking
Magic
Peter Pan.
Kingdom
Good.
opening day classic. Of course, Andrew Prince is right with
Nice
Peter
job, Ed.
Pan's
Nice one.
flight. Good job, Andrew. All right. Let's see here.
I'm sure there's other places in Disney that have creatively used a bicycle chain.
I'm sure they probably have. So this moved in 2012 to a bigger space.
That would be me, Chuck.
No. Hawk, not moved. You just became a bigger space. That's a different thing.
Oh,
You and me both, buddy.
Chuck, just remember, I'll always be in shape because round is a shape.
Round is indeed a shape. You and me both, buddy boy. Andrew Prince, though, says Dumbo because they considered a ride. It's considered a ride, or rather a rite, of Passage, and they're big fans of Peanuts. And of course, we're
Wow.
talking about the elephants
Good
of
guess.
Dumbo.
Nice.
Andrew, good job. You got it on the first clue. Well done. Well done. Alrighty. So, this uses a very similar ride vehicle as Disneyland. In fact, it was created by Bob Gurr.
Here's the Speedway. Tomorrowland Speedway.
It's loud and was associated with a famous sporting event. And of course, yes, we're talking about the Tomorrowland Speedway. And Andrew Prince also had it right. He did say Speedway. Good job, Andrew. Yes, at one point, this was the tied to the Indy Speedway, Indianapolis Speedway.
Matt, you're competing with the Fresh Prince at Disney tonight.
I tell you what, Matt's pretty good tonight.
Oh, Andrew's on my heels, though.
This is designed more for adults, but kids can come too.
Is this the Animation Academy?
No, not the Animation Academy.
Oga's.
Well, I have an idea. I just don't.
Tom just says Magic Kingdom. Good guess, Tom, but no,
Trader Sam's.
not quite. Andrew says Epcot. No, it's not Epcot. Often it does have standing room only.
Oga's.
Then I say Ogres.
Features a familiar droid at Oga's Cantina. Yes, that's correct. Does feature a familiar droid. Our friend Oga's.
And they rolled out new food this last week, I think.
They did roll out, I think, some new food. So
More
at
new
Oga's.
food?
And, so.
More new food?
Yep, more new food at Oga's.
Oh, awesome.
All right. Be careful. This can be a sticky situation.
Winnie the Pooh.
Come on, honey.
This can be a sticky situation. Any other thoughts? It's hard to leave here empty-handed.
The
Is the
Also
confectionery?
Oga's.
That's what it was. I was trying to say confectionery. I couldn't think of it. I was like the candy store.
No.
No.
And Andrew says confectionery as well. No, it's not the confectionery. Any last guesses? Here comes clue number 3. Classic German sweets.
Oh, the
The
Caramel-
place. The caramel place, yeah.
yeah.
Caramel
Yeah,
couche. Caramel couche. Yes. Yes, and Andrew got it right. The caramel shop. That's correct, Andrew. Good job. Yes, so caramel couche in the Germany Pavilion at Epcot. Hey, guess what? This can have long lines. Not a surprise.
Anywhere at Walt Disney World?
Pretty much.
A meet and greet with Hawk.
A meet and greet with Hawk, yes.
Yeah, no,
in
that's
front
a good
of the Carousel of Progress.
See, exactly.
There you go. Andrew says Rise. I think he means Rise of Resistance. It is based on a thrilling movie,
Flight of Passage.
but it's not Rise of Resistance. And remember your 3D glasses because you need them on Avatar Flight of Passage. Yes.
Nicely done, Matt.
Avatar Flight of Passage. All right. This is the largest of its kind anywhere.
Magic Kingdom.
No, it's not the Magic Kingdom.
The hidden Mickey that's at Animal Kingdom if you look at it from an aerial view.
No, it is not the hidden Mickey of Animal Kingdom.
Solar Farm.
Tom says, my resort bill. All of us to Disney it might get there. Yeah, pretty quick. So, but a good guess, Tom. It's the largest of its kind anywhere, and no park admission is required. It's the largest of its kind anywhere. No park admission required
the
at
flight.
all.
Magic Kingdom's parking lot.
Yeah, there we go. Tom says the balloon ride. And then Tom also said Disney Springs. Well, Disney Springs. Andrew also said Disney Springs. No, it's not Disney Springs.
The balloon
is
ride
not.
is the largest helium-filled balloon.
Is it the Disney store, the World of Disney?
Christopher Bergstrom says World of Disney because it is a great place to look for souvenirs at the World of Disney. Good job, Christopher. Well done. Tom asked McDonald's. No, it is not
Oh,
McDonald's.
that is the largest one, though.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Tom.
Say wrong one.
World of Disney. All right. This is one of the weenies. And for those of you who remember, the weenie is a Walt Disney term for things like park icons and things like that, something to draw guests into the parks. Andrew says Cinderella Castle. No. But it started out as an oil rig.
Expedition Everest.
Andrew says the Tree of Life
Oh, actually,
because it's home to 337 animal likenesses on the Tree of Life. Good job, Andrew.
Oh, nice.
Well done, Andrew. Good job.
Give me
Yeah,
the
and the
rest
Tree
my
of
money.
Life. Tree of Life actually did start out as a. It did start out as a.
oil rig.
That's what they used as was a rig, and so
So
it's
did
kind of
the
interesting.
Floating Mountains of Pandora.
Oh, really?
That's an oil rig. Too,
Is it an
yeah.
oil rig too? Okay. So, very good. All right. Let's move on here. You're really not actually going that fast.
Space Mountain.
With twin tracks, and if I could only see where I'm going,
Oh. Uh-oh.
This is the new Chuckism.
Poof, he's
Get him
gone.
in. Oh, no.
So the next clue is magically disappears.
somehow I
to
got
most-
bumped, and I don't know why I got
Magically
bumped.
Reappears.
Welcome to
Somehow I got
Karaoke.
bumped. I don't know why. So hold
Matt,
on.
Who is it?
Matt
Who
and
is it?
Andrew answered too many right questions, and they beat Chuck. And you
That's
gave us
it. That's
the
what's
help.
going on. So yep, yeah. For some, yeah. Some Disney magic is that I just got bumped off my own internet. I don't know why, but that was weird. I'm like, okay. All of a sudden, like everything is going
Chuck
weird.
says
So
we can't see where Chuck is going.
yeah, that's well.
I don't see
Then,
where I'm going. Apparently
most people
off the
don't
show
know
is
where I'm
going.
going, but that's another story.
Oh,
So
we've known that since this show started.
yeah, well, I know. All right. This is most popular on hot days.
Typhoon Lagoon,
Typhoon Lagoon is not the answer.
Blizzard Beach.
It is not Blizzard Beach.
My resort room.
No, it's
Pool.
not that either. But you do get stuck in a circle. Andrew says PhilharMagic. Nope, not PhilharMagic.
Is this Carousel of Progress a game, Chuck?
No, it's not Carousel of Progress. And Andrew had the same idea because he did say Carousel of Progress. But no, Christopher
River
as well. Also guessing Carousel of Progress. No, it
Cali
is not.
River Rapids.
Poncho probably won't help you on
Good
Cali
one.
River Rapids. Good job. Yes,
Nice
you're
talk.
stuck in a circle because your ride vehicle is circular. Is circular. So good job. Hawk got that one.
Chuckism. Once you
Chuckism.
learn to translate Chuckisms, it starts to make sense.
It's its old language at this point.
With the help of Rosetta Stone, I have gradually been able to
New
improve
college courses
my
now.
Chuckism interpretation.
I have to start. So great. That means I can add my to my resume that apparently I taught a foreign language. So
Chris, the only way I'm riding that ride is if I sleep through it.
there we go. Yeah,
What's your
Christopher
next
says
class?
carousel is
Chuckism
my
101.
spot to cool down and take a nap. So
Two separate versions.
this has two
Mission
separate versions
Space.
with separate stories.
Mission Space.
With a beloved attraction that used to be here and not for people who don't like spinning on Mission Space. Andrew said Mission to Mars, Mission Space actually is the Mission to Mars actually was an old attraction in Tomorrowland in the Magic Kingdom that replaced Flight to the Moon. And then yes, Andrew is right, Mission Space. So yes, Mission Space. All right. This has a unique twist.
Cosmic Rewind.
Rock and Roller Coaster.
It does feature a blast in the past. It's MouseKast's #1 attraction. Of course, it is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. I tried to catch you on that one, and Megan translated that one pretty quickly, so she got me on that one.
I got Rosetta Stone for everybody, Chuck.
Yeah, we apparently did it. This is all about finding a missing person.
Disney security.
Not this time. This is all about trying to find a missing person.
I have an idea, but
Three Caballeros.
Set way down south.
good
And
one.
we
That
meet a
wasn't what I was
classic
thinking.
trio at the end on the Grand Fiesta Tour featuring the Three Caballeros. So yes, you are correct. Andrew said Finding Nemo. No, it wasn't that. And he also guessed Tiana. No, it is the Grand Fiesta Tour. Yes. All right. Great live entertainment.
MouseKast on Tuesday
Yes,
nights.
it is. MouseKast every Tuesday night. Live right here on Facebook and on YouTube.
Concert series at Epcot.
Voices
Another
of
good-
Liberty.
Another good guess that is not correct. And another good guess that is not correct.
Entertainment at Disney
Tom
Springs.
says the Dapper Dans. No, it is not the Dapper Dans. Andrew
Frozen
says the
Sing-Along.
American Pavilion. No. It's based on the best Disney movie.
Oh boy. See, this
Don't
is
tell me it's Frozen sing-along.
so room for interpretation.
No, there's no room for interpretation. This is the best Disney movie. Period.
Oh, Festival of the Lion King.
Who's doing this thing? Of course, it
Chuckism.
combines acrobats and music. I had to do a real Chuckism in there. It is, of course, Festival of the Lion King. It is based on the Lion King, of course, the best Disney movie out there.
I'll
Wow.
give you that one.
I had to do. Look, if I'm going to give them to you, I'm going to give you a Chuckism every once in a while. I mean, I'll give you a real one. All right. We got a couple more left here. This has 3 different courses.
Tron. No, there are 3 of them.
Tom says the best Disney movie is The Barefoot Executive. No. I'm not so sure about that one.
Disney.
It's an attraction in itself, and no
The monorail.
ticket needed. And
The
Megan
monorail.
did say it
Yeah,
right.
right.
It spans 14.7 miles on the Walt Disney World monorail. That is correct. All righty. This is an indoor and an outdoor experience. And yes, Andrew got it right. It is the monorail.
Tron.
It's not Tron.
Ooh.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
No, it's not Seven Dwarfs
Living with the
Mine Train.
Land?
No, it's not Living with the Land.
Can I phone a friend, Chuck?
No, you cannot phone a friend.
Andrew, I need some help on this one.
Andrew says he's trying to help you out. He says it's Test Track, and it's not Test Track.
Ooh, good guess, though.
Good guess, Andrew. Hey, Andrew, how about another clue? Excuse me. How about another clue? We need more track.
Expedition
Expedition
Everest.
Oops, sorry, wrong way. Because B mode is still in use. We all love B mode on Expedition Everest. Yes, it is Expedition Everest. And let's see here. I think this is our final one for tonight. The full loop can take about 40 to 50 minutes.
The Safari.
Tom says the train. No, it is not the train. And it is not the safari.
Really? Oh.
The full loop can take about 40 to 50 minutes.
The friendship boats.
There's no Jungle Cruise jokes here,
Ah,
usually,
good one, Hawk.
because it has 5 separate stops on the friendship boats.
Just took those the other night with Sean to go get some dinner at Beaches and Cream.
There we go. And so that, I think, concludes. Let me see here. Did I do one more? No, I got one more. I did do one more. You arrive over the hourglass.
What?
You arrive
Through the sands of time, so go
over the
days of
hourglass.
Yay!
No, we're not doing Days of Our Lives. Andrew says the Skyliner, and I'm going to give it to him because it's the only floating one of its kind, serving 2 resorts. It is, of course, the Hourglass Lake Skyliner Station. So nice job, Andrew.
That was a bit of a chuck. That was a stretch. Nice job, Andrew.
Well, I had to try and make him really hard here.
That
So
was the chuckism right there.
I had to make him a little challenging. So nice job to all of you. So we hope you had a great time here on game night. We do this live every final Tuesday of the month, and so we hope that you're going to be able to join us for the next time that we do game night. Hey, we want to remind you of one other thing as well. Don't forget that this week's poll question will be, when is the best time for Mickey's Not So Scary that you think Disney should start Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? Early August, mid-August, late August, early September, mid-September, or late September, or whatever Hawk decides to throw out.
I'm putting the right in year-round.
Year-round.
Chuck, legitimate question with this.
Yeah.
So you've done a few Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween.
Actually, it is the one party I've never done, and I'll tell you why. Seriously, I've never done Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party because working in K-12 education, fall is a very difficult time to get down.
So now
really
you
hard
can
time
come
to get
down
down.
August 7th, and you can do
Yep.
Mickey's Not So Scary. But here's my advice from a seasoned professional:
I'm
don't
getting ready to
dress
start
up for
school.
that one.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to
Don't
start school,
dress
so I
up.
can't do it.
Wear a T-shirt and a pair of shorts for your costume, and figure out how to do something light. Because I watch people come to this party with these elaborate costumes in the middle of August, and by the time it's 10 o'clock at night, they are so soaked in sweat.
Oh, yeah, they're about dead.
And the stench, the BO, like bring some, dress up as Carpe or like the Speed Stick. Like, go costume, you know what I mean?
My costume is Degree.
Yeah, exactly. Like, do something that's going to be easy and effective to help others, but it's seriously, I'm surprised they keep scaling this back to earlier time frames.
Yeah.
And
Tom says Lady Godiva.
And looking at October, I understand some of the frustration with people too, that, getting that night to go to Magic Kingdom and see the regular fireworks becomes a challenge. So, during those time frames, really pay attention to the schedule and really make sure you're planning your trips properly, because for a newbie, you could find yourself stuck not being able to see the Magic Kingdom fireworks at any point in your trip if you don't plan ahead.
Yeah.
And it's like that at Christmas too. And case in point, my family booked, we're going in mid-August. I never in a million years thought we'd run into the party. And sure enough, we're going to be there. We lucked out on arrival and departure days. It's only going to be 2 of the 6 nights we're there, but we are taking a longer trip. We've done it where we're only there 4 or 5 nights, and you hit like 3 party nights, whether it's Christmas or Halloween. And it's a bummer. Plus, that one night that you're going to be able to do at Magic Kingdom, everybody
Everyone else's.
Yep. And that's the thing, because everybody is trying to avoid, the party nights. And so
we were over, Jen and I haven't really been doing date nights over there just due to her situation. She hasn't been feeling well enough to go over. But I went over to meet a friend the other night, and we were going to meet at Hollywood Studios. And then when I showed up at 10 minutes of 7, and saw 5,000 people standing outside waiting to get in, and realized it was an after hours night. And I was like, let's get out of here. And we went and got dinner at Beaches and Cream, which wound up being very nice.
Mm-hmm.
But paying attention to those extra hours events, they're great events to attend if you can afford to attend them and you want some extra time, or even go into those Halloween parties. But early in the year, especially in August, keep in mind that is like sauna season for Florida. You are not going to be comfortable. It is a sweat factory.
Well, and on top of that as well, remember that especially as you get to mid-September, that's the height of hurricane season as well. And so, rainy and all that kind of stuff can also be an issue too. So
yeah, it can be. And I know a lot of people worry about that. I think it's worse in July and August because it's every day. Like you get that monsoon every afternoon. It might only be 10 minutes to 30 minutes, but once you're soaked, it's that uncomfortable, like you're a trip back to the hotel room to change. And on that point, there's a lot of people that come to Disney and don't bring a second pair of shoes. Don't bring, there's like you got to
all the things.
What's that?
Yeah.
Pack all of the clothes and the shoes.
Yeah, you have to pack. Yeah.
Well, I mean, women, no offense, Megan, but women generally bring a couple pairs of shoes anyway because they'll have their outfit-based shoes. Guys are like, I got my sneakers. And then all of a sudden, 5 days in, they're like, my sneakers have been soaked for 3 days now. And the wife is like, you're going to buy a new pair because you're reeking worse than never mind the deodorant issue. Your feet stink. So, let's get these shoes fixed.
Yeah, Andrew also brings up a real good point, especially when it comes to Magic Kingdom. Use that, take advantage of Park Hopper. Go to Magic Kingdom early, and then hop somewhere else. So it's a good point as well. So we want to thank you guys so much for being with us. This was game night. Remember, we are live every Tuesday night, right here on Facebook, right here on YouTube, and we want you to be with us. So be sure to join us next Tuesday night here on MouseKast. We'll have the answer to our weekly poll question: when is the best time to start Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? Hawk is daring me to put him back on camera. He's sitting there messing around. Folks, if you are not watching the live show, if you're listening to us on the audio podcast version, you really want to come join us live. It's a little bit wild. It's a little bit crazy. But I can guarantee you it's a whole lot of fun. Again, like right now where Hawk is mugging to the camera. Again, you just got to come see it.
You and I have a different version of fun, a different definition of fun. I think this is I don't know. Fun is my word here. This is insanity of some kind.
Yeah, this is a little bit more like Looney Tunes, but which is a different IP altogether. I better get us out of here before Hawk does too much anything else crazy. Folks, thanks so much for being with us. We will see you live next Tuesday night right here on MouseKast. Until then, we'll see.
Thank you for listening to MouseKast. We appreciate the time you share with us. And tonight was a very fun show. And joining us is a must. This is where the mind meets the magic. We dive a little deeper every time. Theme parks, cruise ships, and travel. If you don't listen, maybe now it's time.